All right, you think you can get someone to let me down?
I think I kind of like you up there.
Danny Koker is not just a self-made mechanic, he's also the mastermind behind one of the most popular reality TV shows that focuses on customizing classic cars and motorcycles. The reality TV show Counting Cars is one of History Channel's biggest hits and longest running shows, and Danny has capitalized on that success to rise to fame as an American reality star. However, early in 2022, Danny took a leave of absence from his brainchild, citing health-related issues as the reason for his exit. It has been a year since Danny's exit from the show. We, and the fans of Danny Koker, are curious about what he's been up to. So, join us as we delve into the life of Danny Koker after he left Counting Cars.
Let's go. Let's go ahead and roll. Let's get downtown. Let's get downtown.
Danny Koker was born in 1964 in Cleveland, Ohio. Daniel Koker's father was a musician who performed with groups like the Oak Ridge Boys, Foggy River Boys, and many others. Danny followed right after his father and also dabbled in music. He performed in the Koker Family Band and the Koker Family Singles. Danny's time in the spotlight began at the tender age of 11 when he performed in front of audiences on stage at Carnegie Hall. Now, he records and performs with his band Count 77. Danny's family found some measure in music, but the elder Koker needed a day job. He found that day job and worked as an official of the Ford Motor Company. Due to his father's position, Danny was gifted with the Cruiser at age 8. This gift would mark the start of Danny Koker's lengthy relationship with cars.
I started riding bikes when I was very young. Started riding bikes when I was a kid and have stuck with it ever since. Absolutely love motorcycles. Cars and bikes run in the blood, so to speak.
Danny spent a lot of his formative years in Detroit. That gift from his father encouraged him to teach himself how to restore cars as a hobby, and in no time, Danny realized it could be a way to earn a living. Danny's sojourn into the reality TV business also started with his family. The Koker family wanted to try a new venture, so they bought the Las Vegas Channel 33. Danny started appearing as a character Count Cool Rider on the channel, hosting a series titled Saturday Fright at the Movies. Danny took the restoration business more seriously alongside playing Count Cool Rider on the channel. Using the small amount of fame he garnered from appearing on TV, he started a restoration and customization shop called Count's Customs. The name Count was in reference to his character on Channel 33. As his business grew, Danny gravitated towards making custom hot rods and choppers and attending to specific customer demands. But the success of Count Customs was only the beginning. History Channel's Pawn Stars became a massive hit in 2010. Danny Koker appeared on the show several times, playing himself the owner of Count's Customs. His expertise on vintage bikes and cars meant similar cameos on the popular reality TV show American Restoration. It wasn't long before the name Danny Koker became associated with reality TV shows about customization. History Channel also realized this and decided to capitalize on this booming popularity. In 2012, they came up with Counting Cars, Danny's shop, which focuses on the daily activities of Count's Customs. Counting Cars proved to be a hit. It brought in millions of viewers, becoming one of the longest-running TV series hosted by History Channel. However, Counting Cars' success came with unexpected problems. Just 2 years after Counting Cars aired, a lawsuit was filed against Koker's business. The lawsuit was brought forward by a Vegas-based couple who insisted they had been conned by Count's Customs and wanted their money back. The couple, Jeanette and Paul, hoped to get a souped-up 1967 Ford Mustang and have the car appear on the show. According to the lawsuit they filed, they claim that Count's Customs never intended to complete the work by the promised date, and they never intended for the car to appear in the show. The couple said when they found out that work had not started on the car and the shop would no longer be working on the model they wanted, they asked for a refund, which never came. Jeanette and Paul filed a claim in Clark County Court, saying that Count's Customs has continued to withhold their money fraudulently. The case of Jeanette and Paul would not be the only lawsuit Danny Koker would have to deal with. In 2017, a $75,000 lawsuit was brought against a former employee of Count's Customs. The employee in question was accused of stealing money from the company. The former employee's name is Joseph Frontiera, and he was accused of using the shop's money to make a down payment on a personal Land Rover Range Rover and buying airline tickets for personal use. The lawsuit also claimed that Frontiera failed to pay the company's taxes when it was due, which led to an IRS penalty that cost them about $18,000. That same year, in October, Danny got in legal trouble when he was arrested for possessing a controlled substance. It's unclear what the substance was, but he was booked into the Clark County Detention Center. This would not be the only record of Danny having trouble with the authorities. In 2013, he was arrested for a DUI. Despite all the lawsuits and drama in Danny's life, Counts Customs and the TV show Counting Cars are still running. Many people have been led to believe that the lawsuits and arrests may have been the reason for Danny's exit from the show, but that's just plain wrong. In January 2022, Danny came with the news that shocked his fans. He announced that he would be absent from the show to focus on his health. During the announcement, Danny did not say what health challenges he was facing, but he promised to return to the TV show as soon as possible. Danny revealed the extent of his health issues 2 months after the announcement. In a video, he explained that he had been struggling with pneumonia and a heart infection, which was so severe that he almost died. Thankfully, Danny Koker got past his health predicament, has since left the hospital, and is on the road to recovery. He just shared his story with his fans to clear the air about the rumors and also assure them that he's okay. When Danny took his absence from the show, there were rumors and speculations on social media about where he was. Some people said he was arrested for tax evasion, but his lawyer came to debunk those rumors. Despite no longer appearing on the show, Danny still owns Counts Customs and runs the day-to-day activities of the shop. Currently, he's the lead technician at the shop and oversees all the projects that the shop undertakes. Danny is still the lead singer of the hard rock band Count 77. The band has capitalized on Danny's fame from counting cars and uses that to gain traction. One of their most popular songs is titled Summer of 77. Danny also spends time with his family away from the show and runs a private side hustle. Danny keeps his personal life away from the media. Things are going well in Danny's personal life. He married his wife Carrie in 2015. She plays an important role in Danny's side hustle Counts Vamped Rock Bar and Grill. Carrie runs the business and also takes care of live entertainment there. In 2022, there were rumors about Carrie Koker having died in a car wreck, but those rumors turned out to be a hoax. As far as we know, Danny Koker's family and private life remain intact, and while he is no longer the star of Counting Cars, he is still the head of Counts Customs. The TV show is set to be renewed for more seasons, and while Danny was part of the show, he earned about $100,000 per episode. His net worth is said to be somewhere around an estimated $13 million. With that somewhat hefty net worth, Danny owns more than 55 cars and 70 motorcycles.